What's up, everybody? I haven't made a video in a little while, and I've been meaning to get back to it. It's been busy at home with the girls and work and just everything that happens as you get older and have responsibilities. But I wanted to make a quick video just because I do feel like I'm getting more of a sense of this channel's utility, and that is I can be useful to you if you're having trouble. If you're like kicking ass at life, you're a millionaire, you're in great shape, your relationships are all on point, you feel integrated and healthy and in line with the kind of person that you want to be, my channel's probably not for you. But if you're having issues with your mental health, your physical health, your emotional well-being, your spiritual satisfaction, any of those things, I think that we can help each other. Lots of stuff starts out as being mental. Our attitude, how we conceptualize ourselves, the world around us, the mental map that we bring to bear when we enter a situation or a relationship. And that's something that we can take responsibility for in our lives. That's something that we can take control over. Now, when we have relationships with people in our lives that make that difficult, that can be a challenge, right? If that's a boss or a parent or even components of ourself, it can make our mental health suffer. And so I find myself talk a lot about what I believe is one of the main foundations of mental health, and that is the ability, through carving out space for one's self to tell the truth, to speak in accordance with what what one's self believes to be the case. We've all lied before, and it makes a person feel a certain kind of way when one lies, right? Disintegrated, right? Playing for that, immediate benefit at the cost of kind of long-term, integration. I think that becoming the kind of person and putting oneself in the kinds of situations where you can say what you mean is extremely important for mental health. Physical health, right? We could talk about working out and eating right, but mental health is really where a lot of this starts. And then emotional well-being, we can have a video all about that. But I just wanted to get back to you guys. I really appreciate you guys that have subscribed to this channel. I hope we can build the channel. But I really want to get back to kind of why I started this channel, and that is to talk about mental health, to talk about emotional well-being, spiritual satisfaction, physical fitness, and specifically for the purpose of aiding those that are in a bad place. I've been in a bad place for a long time. A significant amount of my life, I was having real trouble. And I've learned a lot going through those times about how to protect myself from the negativity of certain relationships, about how to get my thoughts straight so that I could participate in, my life in a professional way, in a healthy way in my relationships. And then how to get right inside myself so I can conduct myself with grace and cultivate a positive mental attitude. The military teaches you that. And so I just want to get back to kind of the roots of this channel and kind of recenter. And I like playing video games, and I like getting out there and being sporting and making ski videos and stuff. And so I'll continue to do those things as I can. But I really want to refocus this channel on how to talk about things like addiction, like self-destruction, in all of its facets, like emotional stress, mental illness, physical ailments like being overweight or having injuries, and then how to deal with these different things. Because I am a paramedic by trade, I am a combat medic in the military, I am a human on Earth who's had to get their, act together, and so I do have some learnings and hard-won wisdom to share, and that's what I'd like to do. So if you are going through it, maybe you're addicted to alcohol or cigarettes or adult material online, maybe you're going through it with depression or anxiety or bipolar disorder, maybe emotionally you're down in the dumps, maybe your relationships aren't where you need them to be, maybe your relationship with yourself isn't where you need it to be. Let me be a data point in your life to show you that you can get on the right path. You can right the ship. You can get to a place in the future where all of those metrics, all of those, measurable parts of your life, even if something like spiritual satisfaction isn't exactly measurable, you know what I mean, are way better. I promise you that that's the case. It's been said, we overestimate what we can do in a year, but we underestimate what we can do in a decade. So sometimes just zooming out and realizing that, it is a marathon, it's not a sprint, what we're doing in this life, and little good decisions do compound is sometimes all we need to find perspective. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to keep the content coming, because I appreciate you guys and I want to be an asset to you, and hopefully I can help you with physical fitness, mental health, emotional stability, and spiritual satisfaction. And the last one, but certainly not the least, I don't know that it's more important than the others, but it's not nothing, financial independence. And so that's going to be part and parcel of, working at your job such that you can move up, maybe even establishing a career that you can leverage. We need to talk about these things. So I love you guys. I appreciate your time, and we'll get into it. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in.